Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. My name is Alex. If you are like me, wonder which models to use for what applications, I hope this video will help to answer some of your questions. So in today's video, I will test 5 of the different models that were released in the past few days and to retrieve the information from the rack and use this retrieved information to create some of the websites. So as you see, we had a Horizon beta released today, as well as the Mistral Codestral-2508 and some other models like GLM-4.5 and Quen 3 in the past few days. So I'm using also, not many people are talking about it, but I am using the Gemini embedding model, and that was released on the 30th of July 2025 and is best for retrieval information from the rack. So I added this model to my software, which I am using for retrieve the information from the PDF, Excel and different files. So what I'm going to do today, so I will retrieve the information from the very large files like this one, where there is a lot of information in a file that you can retrieve based on the context, and from this information you can create a website like this and based on the retrieved information. And there are a few examples that I created in this video, and in this video you will find out which model created what page. And so for the purpose of this video, I will be using the software I've created, and this is a software which can run information from the files, PDF files, as I mentioned before. So we will configure this software to use 5 different agents. So what I did today is I've set up all those agents. Each agent, the general instructions are cleared, and each agent instructions are cleared. So each agent is using the prompt only. They're not going to use any custom instructions that otherwise you can add to each agent. So we will use only in the agent response visibility, we'll use only user only. So each agent will only see the prompt and will not see the previous agent responses. So this will allow each agent to provide independent response, not to be biased by the previous agent responses. This is it. I think you will like this video. Please consider subscribing to my channel. It will help me to grow the channel and provide similar videos in the future. Okay, for the first test, I will use the final web version report AI agents in PDF format. This is a very large file with lots of columns, tables, and lots of information. And let's copy some of the headings and ask the models to create a website from this information. So I will just quickly select some of the information, paste it into the prompt, and we will carry on. Okay, I've selected several different topics, and now we've got all the agents working, prepared to work on the websites, and we can now send the prompt and wait for all agents to respond, and then we will have a look on the websites that were created by each of them. So let's have a look. We've got the total number of tokens generated. It was 76,037 tokens, and with the input tokens was 42,000 and output was 33,000. So I've got 4 files, and which I've saved from the responses we received here. Every single time the agent provides a response, give us the preview window, so which we can select the code, and sometimes for some reason it's presented as a text only, but in some occasions I've got it as a HTML preview, and it's working. But let's not keep you any longer, and let's have a look on the results. So the first one, we had the Horizon beta, and this is the response from the model, and this is the website that the model has created. let's have a look on the second one, which was Codestral-2508. And then we've got Quen330B, and then we've got GLM-4.5. So the file and the information is used from this file and from several different sections from this file, and we are using Gemini embedding model to retrieve the information using the Gemini embedding 001, and this is the result of this exercise. So the Horizon Beta gave us this nice looking website. We've got different sections, buttons are functioning, we've got the export to CSV, export to PNG, and export to PDF. Let's try to export to PDF if it is working. PNG is not working, CSV is working. Let's open the file and see. So we just got the export several lines, so it's not full export of the entire page, but the page is looking not bad. I will not check the numbers against the information, it will be too much of work. But let's have a look on what we've got from the Codestral-2508. The website looks much simpler, and the information is presented in a nice clean way. Agents AI work. I've got some of the information. We've got graphs, and I think this is much cleaner way than what the Horizon Beta did. So if you're looking for information, I actually prefer this type of the page. Let's try export to PDF. Not working. Export to PNG. Not actually it's working. Let's have a look what it did. So it's actually exported the entire page as a PNG file. And export to CSV, it's also not working. Okay, let's have a look on the next page. So this is a page that was made by the Quen330B Instruct, and is actually not bad looking website for this small model that you can run on a local machine. Let's see if export is working. To PDF is not, to PNG we've got the export, and similar to previous model, it's exported as the entire page, and CSV is not working. And the last page, we've got a page done by the GLM-4.5, and I think this page is looking the best from them all. It's a very nice clean way, very nice looking website, very clearly stated all the information in nice clean format. And let's try the PDF export. Export to PDF exported some of the information, so the function is working. Export to PNG is also working, but it's only blank page. And export to CSV exported some of the information from the website. So, what do you guys think? I think the GLM in this case did the best job, and the second will be my favorite. Will be actually, because it's so clean, nice presented in nice clean way. I will prefer the Codestral-2508, and I think the most complex is the Horizon Beta, because it looks like it's lots of work been done, but it's too dark and not good way to actually present this type of the information. And we've got also the Quen330B, which is okay. Okay, as a next step, we will test different file and different kind of information. For the next website's run, I will test the file, which is I just found on internet, and it is a historical review current state and future challenges for the esports. So this is a file. Probably some of this information is available on the internet, but I'm instructing in the prompt to use the information from the rack exclusively. So I've got many different information tables, and much of the information is included. So it will be interesting to see what websites will be created from this sort of information. So I will quickly paste it into the prompt and we'll run the next test. So, okay, I've pasted some of the information. So we are looking for development of the Internet Esport competition, the 2010s, the arrival of streaming platforms and League of Legends, and challenges and future avenues in esports. So there's lots of information, lots of dates and numbers in this information, and let's use the LM Studio, and let's use the Quen3 coder 30B as a last agent, and let's run the test. And 77,161 tokens in total, output 35,000, and the input is 41,940. This is including the rack retrieval data. And we've got now 5 files that we can test. So each agent provided the response, and the last agent, it was the Quen3 coder 30B using LM Studio. And let's have a look. And this is the file. I've used the historical review, current state, and future challenges. And we've got the first one is the Horizon Beta. And this is very similar looking website to the previous one. So I instructed the agent to be creative, and let's have a look on a prompt. You are an elite software full stack developer with 20 years of experience. Your task is, and from the knowledge base, please provide on, and then I give some references to the documents. And I say, create visually amazing and interactive website with the theme matching the type of information. Must be in single HTML5 format using CSS and JavaScript and any other language or library you wish to choose. And I am asking for the PDF, PNG, and CSV format output as well later in the prompt. Not sure why the Horizon Beta choose this particular theme for the website, but it is looking very similar to the previous website. We've got all the information: Riot Games, NetherRealm, Esports, ECS, ACL, Fanatic. So we've got lots of information extracted. Streaming breakout at Twitch, acquisitions, financial crisis and model shift, leak systems and co-production of games, battle royale, search and price escalation, and there is some top of the information. So we've got different sections, and let's have a look if the export is working. So export to CSV file seems to work, and we've got some information exported. That's all good. PNG exported as some of the graphs. So this little window, and milestones chart as well, we can export as a separate. That's exported fine, and save PDF. and we can export the entire page to the PDF, which is quite nice. Let's have a look now on a Codestral-2508. So esports evolution from 90s to modern era, and I like this again because this gives you the timeline from 1990s, 2010s, current challenge and future prospects, and it's much cleaner than the Horizon beta information. We've got some figures there, we've got graphs, advertising 35% of the revenue, and ticket size is about 15%, licensing, sponsorship, merchandising. This is a nice, all presented in a nice clean format, and this is nice clean as well. And we've got similar table as we had in here. And let's export to the PDF, and let's see if it is working. Yeah, this is we've got some of the information exported. PNG is also working. We've got entire page exported to PNG, and let's try the CSV, and this is also working, but no information was exported. Okay, let's try now Qwen330B, and let's see how it looks. And this is quite interesting. I like this format again. So we've got the first esports tournament, then there is a 1988, 1993, 1996, 97, 94, 90s, and we've got some additional information. I'm not sure if everything is correct as it should be, but we see some similar information that we had in the previous. And on the bottom of the page, based on the data from esports historical review, current state and future challenges, and final web version report, Agents PDF 2025. So it's referencing to the file that I am retrieving data from. And let's see if this is similar. And our data source from academic research and industry reports, esports evolution timeline. And let's see if this is the same here. Built with all queries strictly from the provided KB PDF, where KB provides numbers, dates, and values. They are included verbatim with inline citation. This page is fully self-contained. Okay, this is interesting. And let's have a look on the GLM-4.5. And again, I think that GLM is beating all previous models. This is just look so much nicer. And let's have a look from the top. And this is nice out simulations. I mean, nice animations. We've got the dates, and we've got 640 by 40 improved PC graphics resolution that popularized PC gaming. 1993 Doom release on PC, revolutionizing first-person shooter gameplay. Major tournaments 1990s, 96, 1997, and we've got the timeline again, and very nicely shown information. The 2010 streaming and League of Legends, and we've got all the figures very nicely presented. Audience growth, total esport audience, and all the details provided, challenges and future avenues, and that is also provided nice clean way. And all those tables are very nicely interactive, and you can hover over the mouse and see additional information. I like the GLM 4.5 the best. I think it's providing us with the best results. Let's see if the export is working as well. So the export for the PDF, yes, this is a nice clean PDF export. PNG is just the stripe from the top of the page. It's exporting something, and we've got the CSV, And let's see if this is working. So we've got the CSV also giving us some of the information. Yeah, that's very nice. I like that GLM so far is my favorite. And let's have a look. Qwen3 which is a locally running model on the laptop, and what it did. And it's looking quite nice. So again, we've got all the same information and a nice timeline format, and we've got the information presented in similar format as we had in the previous results. We've got the same dates and same information for the Doom and the rest of the games. And this is also interactive, very nice, and the same information that we've got in there, and just shown in different way. And yeah, that's actually quite nice page for the model that you can run very nice and quickly on your local machine and generate anything you like. Export to PDF will be implemented real application. Okay, and this is not working, and none of the export options are working, but the page itself, it's sourced from the Esports PDF file as mentioned. So this is using the document I am using for retrieve information with the rack. Okay, let's try another page, and we will use some different type of the information again. Okay, as the last file, and I will use the Global Trade Outlook June 2025 file, which I found on the internet. It's got the most recent information for the global outlook and lots of graphs and lots of data and numbers included in this report. Okay, I've just pasted the information that we will seek and create a website. It should have a completely different look to the previous ones, and it will be about the global outlook for the global financial and different sectors. Let's send prompt and wait for the results. The processing almost finished, and just before we finish, and the last model, which is running on a local laptop, is currently processing the prompt. And I just wanted to show you, because some of the people I know are interested in this hardware, because I am using the AMD Ryzen AI Max Pro 395 with Radeon 8060S, and this model is around 23 gigabytes in size, and it's running on this machine. So it's currently it's loaded into the GPU, and I've got 128 gigabytes of RAM, so it's using only 33 gigabytes in my GPU VRAM, and the system memory is currently not used. And for this purpose I am using LM Studio latest version, the Vulkan. Okay, looks like all the generation is finished, and we've got the last model provided us with the code. So we've got this time 81,067 tokens in total generated. The output is 43,000, and the input system is 37,000, and we've got 171 tokens per second in average speed. So the preview for the last model here available, so you can click it on the, and this is the Qwen3 30B result. But let me save it into the file, and I will open them all. And we are testing the website generation based on this file. So we've got the Global Trade Outlook 2025, and I've selected several different sections, 3 different sections actually, and then asked the model to create a website based on the information that is retrieved from the rack. using the Gemini embedding model 001. So as a first, as we do, is a Horizon beta. So I've got that was generated by the Horizon model, and again it looks very similar to the previous two websites that we've created for the gaming, and one it was for the AI. What do you guys think? Why it's using the same theme for all of the websites that we've created so far? All the information is available, present on the website, and seems that it retrieved lots of information. I've also created the second page using this model on the site, and this is the second page created using Horizon beta, and it's actually changed the theme a little bit. I think looks a bit better. So you can change different sections on the top instead of the vertical. It's fully interactive. You can hover over the information, and it gives you also the little window, snippet window, and you can disable some of the information, enable, and this is quite impressive what you can actually do. So you've got lots of documentation and you need to present it in a nice clean way. You can just instruct your agents and just use the file and a rack, and it will create the website for you. This is incredible, and it is incredible. It's even that such things are possible. And we've got export data, export PNG. Let's have a look if it is exported something. So we've got a table. Let's see if we can export a PDF. The PDF is not working, and CSV is also not working. So let's have a look what the Codestral created. So we've got two versions of the Codestral as well, and this is the first one. Very similar looking page to the previous pages, and just different information. So we've got the information for the global economic growth dashboard, services sector growth, and we've got different numbers and sections. Let's have a look on the second page that was made by the Codestral-2508, and this is actually better looking page. Export to PDF, export to PNG are both working, and it looks quite nice. PDF, what is exported, and the table is exported, very nice, and there is lots of information and structured in very nice clean way, and data source from the DGP Global Trade Outlook June 2025. And let's have a look now on Qwen330B, and this is a small model that you can run locally on your laptop on a machine, and this is a nice clean page. You can disable some of those sections. There's menus. It's interactive. You can hover over, and there's lots of information retrieved. I pretty much like how clean the information is provided. And next one, we've got the GLM. In my opinion, GLM was giving us the best looking website so far, and this time it does look okay. It looks similar actually to the Qwen330B, but it's nice and clean way. So this is a 30B, and this is 30B, and this is a GLM-4.5. And as the last one, we've got the Qwen3 coder locally run model that I just did on the laptop. So it's a Quen 3 Coder 30B, and I like it's changed completely the way I like this shade and how the information is behaving here. So we've got nice floating tables windows, and the menus are interactive and is nicely presented information. So let's have a look if I can export to PDF, and we've got export, the page is exported, and export to PNG is also exported. Maybe it should be a bit cleaner. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you like what you've seen, and I hope you will subscribe to my channel. It will help me grow the channel, and I will appreciate that you like the content. And as we see more and more models appearing on the market, I will create some more videos in the future. Please let me know in the comments if you like this type of the testing. I could change the prompt maybe that I gave to the models, and see how we can change the results and how otherwise it will be tested. So it's possible for the models to see each other responses. So it's also possible with the software to create mixture of different websites and work for agents to work together. And the previous version of the software is currently available to get from the Git. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks.